Hello and welcome to this video on criminal injuries compensation claims. I'm David Greenwood and I'm going to answer a few questions on the Criminal Injuries Compensation Authority.
If I'd suffered a sexual assault, how would I start a claim?
First, I need to make clear that we are dealing in this video with only criminal injuries compensation cases, not civil cases. Civil cases are dealt with in a separate video, so please look at our website to find the civil cases video. Criminal injuries compensation is a scheme set up by the government to compensate victims of violent crime. I'm dealing here with the work that my department does, which is generally sex abuse cases. Anybody can submit a criminal injuries compensation claim themselves, but I would only recommend doing it yourself if you're really good at filling in forms and are sure you will have all the information that is needed. Otherwise, I would recommend strongly that you contact a solicitor, preferably Switalskis, to submit the case for you. We have experts who deal with these cases every day.
How does the CICA scheme work?
The CICA will want all your personal details. They will want the crime reference number, and once they have all these details, they will assess your case. Often, the Criminal Injuries Compensation Authority rejects cases on the grounds of time limits. You can understand that in sex abuse cases, people don't always come forward straight away. At Switalskis, we know the right questions to ask to get over this hurdle and to make sure that your case continues and is successful through the CICA. The Criminal Injuries Compensation Scheme has lots of detailed rules and we have to navigate through those. For instance, a person has to submit their application within 2 years of reporting it to the police. Sometimes a person comes forward later than that for various reasons, and at Switalskis we can help you get over that hurdle. A case also has to be considered a crime of violence. Sometimes the Criminal Injuries Compensation Authority dispute that, and we can also help you get over that hurdle. Claims have to have been committed in the UK, the crime must have been reported to the police, and an applicant must have cooperated with the police. Importantly, an applicant's previous convictions are taken into account, and if there are convictions, they must be spent.
What if an applicant is refused compensation?
The Criminal Injuries Compensation Authority often refuse cases that are submitted to them. If that happens, Switalskis can help you get to the next stage, which is to ask for a review of that initial decision. A more senior CICA worker will review your case and may allow your case to go forward for an offer to be made to you. Sometimes even the review stage doesn't succeed, and we have to take your case to what's called an appeal in front of a panel of independent decision makers. Switalskis have a really good track record of succeeding at the appeal stage because we have the expertise in this field to make sure that most cases end up with an award of compensation to you.
If I'm awarded compensation, how do I know I'm getting the right amount?
The Criminal Injuries Compensation Scheme doesn't match the levels of awards through the civil courts. It has what I call a menu of awards that range between, say, £1,000 to £22,000. And in more serious cases involving lots of loss of earnings, it can go up to £500,000. At Switalskis, we're experienced in checking the awards and in making sure that you get the right level of compensation for your case, and we will get you as much as we possibly can.